Namaste to everyone. I welcome you all in my YouTube video channel. Today I will deliver lecture on graph theory, lecture number 32, in which I will solve some problems on cut sets. Now we solve a problem. Problem is, consider a graph G and its spanning tree T as follow. Here the first picture is graph G and second picture is spanning tree T for the graph G. Here in graph G we have vertices V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6 and edges are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. In spanning tree we have same number of vertices, that is same vertices V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, but we have less number of edges. The edges which are associated with spanning tree T are called branches of the spanning tree T. Now question is, find all fundamental cut sets associated with the branches in the fundamental circuit C made by chord G. Fundamental circuit C, which is formed by the chord G. We know that if we include a chord in a spanning tree T, then it will take the form of a fundamental circuit. Here we include the chord G. Here chord G connects V3 and V5. If we connect V3 and V5, we get the fundamental circuit. This is F, J, I and this is G. Number 1. The fundamental circuit formed by the chord G equal to the set containing branches G, F, J, I. G, F, J, I. Now we have to find all fundamental cut sets associated with the branches in the fundamental circuit C. And this is the fundamental circuit C. We may write here C. Branches in the fundamental circuit C B. Here branch B F, J and I. Now one by one we will find the fundamental cut sets associate with these branches. Therefore fundamental cut set determined by F branch. Here is F. Here we get F be the branch, but D, E and G are not branches. So we may take fundamental card set like this: D, E, F, G. Now fundamental card set determined by J. Here J be a branch and I is also a branch. So, but H, E and G are not branches. So we take fundamental card set determined by J will be like this: J, H, E, G. J, H, E, G. Now fundamental card set determined by I. Here I be the branch, J be also branch. So we may not take J. Here H is not a branch, E is not a branch and G is not a branch. So we take this fundamental card set like this: I, H, E, G. These are three fundamental card sets determined by branches F, J and I. Now, so that the chord G occurs in every fundamental card set associated with the branches of C. The fundamental card sets associate with the branches of C. These are the branches of C: F, J and I. And corresponding these branches we get three card sets, fundamental card sets. Fundamental card sets means the card set will contain exactly one branch of the spanning tree and other edges are chords. Let this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3 and this is number 4. From 2, 3 and 4 we get that the chord G occurs in every card set, every fundamental card set associated with branches of C, circuit C. Since this is the circuit C, here branches associated with the circuit C be F, J and I, and fundamental card sets determined by F, J and I are mentioned in number 2, 3, 4, and in each fundamental card set we see that G, here G, here G be present. So our problem is number 1 is solved. Now we solve problem number 2. Find fundamental circuits associated with the chords in the fundamental chord set S determined by F. So firstly we have to find the fundamental chord set S determined by F. Here F be the branch of the spanning tree T, and we have to find the fundamental chord set determined by this branch F. Number 2. The fundamental chord set S determined by the branch F. Here F be the branch, D is not branch, E is not branch, G is not branch. So fundamental chord set will be like this. D, E, F, G. This is number 5. Since F be the branch and rest are chords, here D, E and G are chords associated with the branch F to form a fundamental chord set. So this D, E and G. Now we have to find circuits determined by D, E and G. The fundamental circuit determined by chord D. Here D be the chord. If we join D with V2 and V4, this is D, C, D, F, C, D, F. Now the fundamental circuit determined by chord E. Here E is the chord joining V2 and V5. V2 and V5. This is E. So our circuit will be CFJIE. CFJIE. Now, fundamental circuit determined by G. Here G joins V3 and V5. This is G. So here we get fundamental circuit FJIG. FJIG. This is 5 number, this is 6 number, this is 7 number, and this is 8 number. Here we see that the branch F occurs in every fundamental circuit. Here from 6 we see F here, F here in 7, F in 8, here F. All these are fundamental circuits. So F occurs in all fundamental circuits. Mentioned in 6, 7 and 8. Therefore, number 2 is solved. Now we solve the next problem. Problem is so that a Euler graph G cannot have a cut set of odd number of edges. Now we solve this. Let G be a Euler graph. Let capital S be a cut set. Therefore, G minus S is a disconnected graph. Let G1 and G2 be two components of G minus S. If possible, let S contains odd number of edges. Particularly let this number equal to 3. Therefore, S contains three edges. Let these edges are U1 V1, U2 V2 and U3 V3. Where vertices U1, U2, U3 belong to G1 first component and V1, V2, V3 belongs to second component G2. Since S is removed from G, so that the edges connecting U1 V1 U2 V2 and U3 V3 are removed. Since before removing these edges, the degree of U1 V1 U2 V2 U3 V3 are all even, because the degree of each vertex of a Euler graph is always even. After removing S from G, the degree of U1 V1 U2 V2 U3 V3 be odd, because one edge has been removed joining U1 and V1. So one degree is reduced. Similarly, one edge is removed from joining U2 and V2. So one degree of each of U2 and V2 are reduced. Since U1, U2, U3 belong to G1 and V1, V2, V3 belong to G2. Since G1 and G2 are separate components. That is, they are graph. Hence, G1 will contain three odd vertices U1, U2 and U3. Similarly, G2 will contain three odd vertices V1, V2 and V3, which are impossible because number of odd vertices in a graph is always even. Therefore, our assumption that the cut set S contains three edges be wrong. That is, the cut set cannot contain odd number of edges if G is a Euler graph. Therefore, if G is a Euler graph, then any cut set S will contain even number of edges. Proved. Thanks for watching my video. If you are satisfied with my presentation and contents, then please click on like button and do subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.